Hello, my name is Patrick Norton, SD2D00132346. For my website, I've chosen the Irish Caravan and Camping Club. For this, I've run many tests, such as page content tests, link and navigation tests, load and performance tests, and usability testing. For page content testing, I simply copy and pasted all text on each of the web pages and then paste it into Microsoft Word, which would show up any grammatical or spelling errors. With page content testing, I have found several problems with this, including pages not found, etc., and layout, particularly in Internet Explorer, where the original site developer didn't cross-test it on all browsers, just on one. With this, there's many problems, such as there on gallery and also on links here. When you load it up, that happens. I found a layout on this page. I've found the layout on their site very confusing to start off with, especially on Internet Explorer, with the pages being, in my view, all over the place. For link and navigation testing, I used a program called PowerMapper Pro, which mapped the website and all files and folders associated with it. With this, it found a couple of errors, such as error 404, which means it's page not found, etc. With this, I found a good few problems, such as on Drumgoff, going from here to the FICC, which is World International Caravan and Camping Club. It has an error 404, which I discovered through the use of PowerMapper Pro. Also, I have found an external link that wasn't specified on the site at all, such as here. It's an invisible link, but it brings up a web page called Stat Counter, which is tracking cookies. And with the laws regarding tracking cookies, the website, there's regulations from the EU and Ireland specifying that they must be user friendly and consent must be asked. With this site, there's only one thing saying that they use cookies. That's an annoying splash screen. There's no choice whether to accept them or decline them. For load and performance testing, I use a piece of software called Load Testing Anywhere, or Testing Anywhere Load. For this, I ran several simulations for users at a time. For this, I ran 5 tests with 1 to 20 virtual users. This test includes 1 virtual user, which was the first test I ran, and it passed. It took 10 minutes to run through. And for this, it has an average load time with just 1 user of 2,419 milliseconds, which it might not sound much. If you load that up over time, it can be quite a lot. The response time I found overall was okay. The most extreme tests I ran for this was 25 users. For this, I ran it through Testing Anywhere Load, and as the users started increasing, the website became very unresponsive. It finally finished. It could only handle 7 of them 25 virtual users. The top underperforming sites were a lot of pictures, because with the site there was very little use of JavaScript or anything like that. It's all hard-coded images, such as the buttons and stuff. As you can see here, it started off grand for about 10 minutes, and then slowly it just started decline. Overall, it could only handle 28% of the loads. This page here displays a page graph load time, and the average page load time was 47,407 milliseconds for 7 users, which for a website like this, it should be a lot more. For usability testing, I chose 2 categories. One category was in their early 20s, and I gave the other category was in their elderly. For each one, I gave the same set of 5 tasks. I used information. These are the 4 tasks, 5 tasks I used, and I also asked them which was their preferred browser. As I expected, the elderly person, their preferred browser was Internet Explorer. For the young person, they found it quite easy to navigate because they would be used to navigating websites on a daily basis. For the elderly, however, which is what a lot of the Caravan Club members are, they found it quite hard to use and they didn't like the look or layout at all. They found the pictures very confusing. They found they just did not like one bit. They found the use of colour was hard on their eyes and such. Along with my survey and question, I've also asked several members of the Caravan Club who did not have time to do the survey, but they said they've used the Caravan Club site once or twice, but have not continued because it's very hard to use and understand. The original developer did not know what he or she were doing, and that was it. The members page is the only page I feel that should be asking for a password and such. But also there were a couple of new members I asked who wanted to get a new members form but couldn't because they weren't members. So the whole members area and whole new members is annoying. As you can see here, my internet is going quite slow at the moment, and there's a link for the tracking cookie which would normally you wouldn't even see. Thank you very much. I have been Pat Norton, D001 32346. Thank you very much.